Next, let's take you to Burkina Faso on the programme, where it's been 6 days since militants attacked an army base near the border with Niger, killing over 100 soldiers. And over this past weekend, the local affiliate of Qaeda claimed responsibility. Well, our terrorism expert, Wasim Nasser, has been reviewing the footage from the incident for us. He's with me in the studio now. So, Wasim, first of all, just tell us what appears to have happened.
Well, actually, we have a map where we know exactly where it happened. We geolocalated the barracks where the army was attacked. So this is Mansila, and the yellow star is where it actually happened. And we're going to see on a video how Al-Qaeda attacked the facility with motorbikes and with wearing scarves with a green color in order to differentiate themselves from the soldiers while they are fighting like men to men. See, this is part of the tactics, and we see that they overwhelmed the military barracks with a lot of shooting actually, and many jihadis. And we're going to see that once they took the barracks, we have another video where we see what they took out of the barracks. Because the most interesting part in this is they aim to kill the military, but also to capture ammunition, as we see here, and armament. We know that they captured 142 Kalashnikovs, 11 PKM, 13 RPG-7, 70 rockets, and even a mortar with its ammunition. And they abducted 7 Burkina military, which are their hostages today as we speak. This is the most important attack since the latest attacks of Djibo a few months ago.
And do we know why Al-Qaeda attacked these soldiers at this base?
Well, we know that a few weeks ago there was massacres that were committed by the army and by the VDP next to this facility, and here we got footage of the aftermath of the massacre. The interesting thing in this is we are seeing corpses of men, women, and children. Of course, we won't show it to you, but the people who are shooting, who are filming this, the people who are filming this, the aftermath of the massacre, are Al-Qaeda jihadis. So this is very particular to the situation. It's particular since it's Al-Qaeda which is documenting the human rights abuses done by the army and by local militias actually. And also they accuse the army in Niger of attacking civilians in Tillaberi using Turkish drones, and they emphasize on the Turkish aspect of the drones because they accuse Turkey of helping the juntas in the area. And you know that there are less attacks in Burkina Faso using those drones since Turkish instructors left Burkina Faso a few weeks ago too.
And I mentioned at the beginning that this space is pretty near the border with Niger. So this is sort of part of a growing series of attacks. So is it having an impact on the rest of the region, notably Niger?
It has an impact, and it's good to point it out. We have footage of the attack in the barracks of Boni in Niger on the 22nd of May. And when we listen to the people who committed the attack, Al-Qaeda jihadis, they are speaking a local language called the Mouré, which is the lingua franca in Burkina Faso, actually. And we know that it's most probably the same unit that attacked Boni on the 22nd of May that attacked on the 11th the barracks in Mansila. So the border is quite inexisting. And we see also we have a picture of an IED that hit the Niger's army in the Tillaberi region. And it is interesting because you see that the impact of this improvised explosive device was quite effective on this vehicle. You know, and we have also footage from Mali showing the aftermath of a similar attack against the Malian army. It's a video where we see an IED that hit the Malian army, and here we see it. And we see that the jihadis are being able to go back on spot and to film what they just did, which means that they control the area and under daylight, and they have the ability to roam as they wish. And one last footage is interesting too, because it shows us that still they are fighting local armies, but they are fighting each other too. And here what we see, the yellow instrument here, the white instrument in the middle of the picture actually is a Starlink. And here we saw the Al-Qaeda affiliates kill an Islamic State commander who was in their ranks a few weeks ago, and they capture a Starlink, which grants them internet connection in the middle of the desert, actually.
Fascinating. Thank you very much indeed. Wasim Nasser, our terrorism expert, for us there.